Okay, this is Techmath2. We're looking at chapter 12. Hopefully all is well. So this is logarithms. We're looking at logarithms. And logarithms are just a fancy way of writing an exponent. If we take a look at what an actual log is, if I say log base 10 of 100, that would equal 2. So in your calculators, when you just see the word log, that's log base 10. And what that is just a fancy way of writing an exponent. That's saying 10 to the second power is equal to 100. So basically, whatever the number is after the log, they're asking, what do I have to take 10 to get this? 10 to what power gives me that? The answer is 2. So when they say write this as 10 to some power, well, we have to kind of take a look at what they're asking then. Well, 10 to some power, they want the power. That's what's kind of missing here. So we would say, all right, well, log base 10 of 0.0936 would equal the power that you need. And so when you click that in your calculator, you would just hit log, the LOG button. It's got its very own button. It's right to the left of 7. So you hit log 0.0936 and then hit enter. And that'll kick out an answer for us there. Number 6 is going to be negative 1.0287. Negative 1.287. And so we can confirm that, but they want you to write it 10 to, erase that box, to the negative 1.0287 power. And if you type that in, it'll kick out 0.0936. All right? So that's number 6. Well, it said to 4 decimal places, so we had to cut it off. I'm sure there were more after that. So if you do type it back in and you don't get exactly that, it's just round off error. So no worries. All right. Let's take a look at number 9. Number 9 is just plugging into your calculator 10 to that power. So this is just 10 to the power negative 1.2, and then hit enter. And 10 to the 0.4 and then hit enter. So hopefully this is pretty easy stuff. 0.063 and 2.51. All right. So then on 15, they basically said, okay, here, take the log of this number. And even if you didn't have a calculator, because it's just 1, we could do this without a calculator. That's negative 7, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, and then a 1. And so if you think about this, it's log base 10 to the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, and a 1 is equal to negative 7. What does that mean? That means 10 to the negative 7th is equal to that. And so that's almost like scientific notation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like scientific notation, like counting it back to get it to be 1, you know? 7 places, 6 zeros in a 7th place. Because 1.0 times 10 to the negative 7th would give you that. All right. So if you want the log of that, then just plug that in your calculator and hit enter, and that'll be negative 8. That's 7 zeros, and then the 1 takes up 1 decimal place, so that's why those are those. All right. So that was 15, negative 7, negative 8. And then 22, any basic power of 10. Here, they want us, they don't want you to use the calculator at all in this one. They want you to write it out like a log. So again, logs are just fancy ways of writing exponents. These are the same things. Log base 10 of 100 is equal to 2. 10 squared is equal to 100. So look, if I want to write this out as a log, this is the base, so it would be log base 10 of this number, 0.0097, will equal that power, negative 2.0132. Let's see, can you see that? Okay. Okay. And then same dog, different fleece. Log base 10. Now, if you don't put that little base 10, that's okay. If you don't have that there, that means when you see log, that means log base 10. When you see ln, that's log base e. That's the natural log. And so whether the 10 is there or not, when it's log, it's there. So of a big number here, 651,000. So the log base 10 of 651,000, well, that would equal almost to the 6th power, 5.8136. So not quite to the 6th power. Okie dokie. All right. Well, that is 12.1 and 12.2. We still got some time. Let's take a look at 12.3. So 12.3, we're looking at number 32. So we're in the red book, and that's on page 526. So write the equation as a power of 10 formula. So look, it has m equals log of 3,190. And so basically, they want me to write that without the log and then solve. So, okay, so I'll write it without the log, but it's ready to solve right now. So let's jump to letter B first. We'll do letter A. We'll write it without the log. We'll reinterpret that as an exponential function. But first, let's do it. It's already m equals. You want to solve for m. So just plop that into your calculator, log of 3190. And they want it to 4 decimal places. So that's 3.5038. 3.5038. So that's the solution. We just had to plop it in the calculator. But now let's write it without the log. Let's write it as an exponential like that. So remember, there's a 10 here, and it's 10 to this power, 10 to the mth power will equal 3190. All right, and then if we wanted to check it, we could take 10 to the 3.5034, and it will be about 3,190. All right. Okay, so that's it for this video. That's a short one, 12.1 to 12.3. Devontae said they were too long anyway, so there's a short one for you. Quick Star Wars trivia. James Earl Jones was not credited in 1977 as the voice of Darth Vader, and he wasn't too worried about it because he kind of thought of himself as a sound effect because he was just doing the voice. All right, we'll see you in the next video.